CobraPlumbing.net.
If I traded it all.
Welcome back, everyone. I absolutely love my next guest, who's married to the other guest that we just had on. I have with me Monica and Emily Staggs. They are the owners of Bowser's Pet Care. You got to tell everyone, what are we doing here? We got making lots of noise here right now. First of all, I want to say Monica has been a listener from, I don't know, it's got to be at least 10 years ago. I don't remember how long ago now.
Yes,
you've been coming on my show. Thank you for you coming on, and also with many other different businesses, as well as you're bringing your husband back with me now too.
Yes.
Thank you for that. I want to talk a little bit about you, what you do, and then we're going to go into really deep of what makes you different. So welcome here, and your daughter, welcome as well.
Says Emily.
So tell everybody a little bit about Bowser's Pet Care. Go ahead.
So we are a pet sitting business mainly. We do pet sitting, and we do pooper scoopers, and we also do dog walking as well.
So, but what really makes you different, we're going to go deep into this, okay? Mm-hmm. Because what I know about them, first of all, I love the way you care about your pets that you meet and you walk and you get them, you put them on, you're always posting on Facebook, and it's really fun to see that. When you work with people, first of all, you work in the East Valley, the Maricopa area,
Yes,
right?
that's correct.
Now, what you said when you came on is, Carol, I'm not just a pet sitter. Mm-hmm. Because you're much more than that. I want to talk about what you do. You have different services that that are included with that. That was what makes you different. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yes. Well, number one, we are certified pet sitters for Pet Sitters International. That means that we took the extra knowledge to learn more about pets, because pets are living beings, and we want to be the best that we can at it. We also are certified dog walkers too, and we
what
have
is a certified dog walker? How do you get certified in that?
There's a college that certifies dog walkers, and you have to pass tests, and you have to do all that.
Would
and
you
it
ever
teaches
know?
you about the dog walking safety, and it teaches you about the dog walking business, and it just teaches you in general about dogs, large dogs, small dogs, breathing problems with certain dogs, like for example your bulldogs and your pugs and everything that have the brachiocephalic noses.
To have a certified pet care walker and service that they're certified, you know, we live in the desert, and you got to walk your dogs sometimes no matter what, right?
Yes.
And it's hot out there.
Hot outside.
It
yes.
is hard for those dogs. So that's one reason why you should call them and maybe not someone else. They are prepared. They know they're certified in this. Also, you are CPR trained. I want to talk about that too. Have you ever thought that you might need to give your pet CPR? Go ahead.
Yes, we are Pet CPR First Aid trainers, and we are Pet CPR First Aid certified, which means that we can recognize an emergency, whether or not we need to rush the pet to the vet, or we can fix it. We can fix it ourselves because we're trained to recognize it. So
you also teach your clients the CPR as well.
Yes,
because you want them to know this as well. Go ahead.
Yes, we train any client that would like to know about how to recognize a pet emergency for a dog or a cat.
Well, and you know, today when we live in this heat, we really do need to know. Emily, I want to know that you talk a little bit about some of the things that you do. You take in their garage you take in their garbage if you want. A mail. Let's talk about that, of what you do. Plants. It's a full service.
Yes. For example, even if you don't tell us, if you have a full garbage can or something like that, and we see that there's garbage cans out because it's going to be garbage night the next day, we'll take out your garbage if it's full, take out garbage out of your kitchen too, sometimes even clean some dishes if we need to, or if we use any dishes for dog food, etc. We'll clean those as well. We water plants, especially if you ask. If you have certain plants that need certain things, then we'll water your plants.
We've been talking a little bit about safety today, and one of the things that you do is also you'll go around if that person is not at home, because you don't have to necessarily be, some people need a dog and pet care just because they work, right?
Yes.
You could be working that you need somebody, you also may be going out of town, you need somebody to take care. When they call and get your services, how far in advance do they have to do that?
Like a few days in advance or a week in advance. We like to know, and if it's going to be longer, like you're going to need like a couple weeks off, you at least give us like advance notice so we can plan it out and we can do our meet and greet, and we can at least two weeks in advance.
Their phone number, 520-705-6595. The website is BowsersPetCare.com. You know, when I always tell people, put these numbers in your phone, because you never know when you're going to need it.
Yes.
And you want to have somebody who's reputable, a certified pet care service. This makes them quite different than anybody else out there. Also, they're going to teach you CPR if you need it. They also are prepared to do that. They know what emergencies to look for. Also, they take care of other things that other people don't. Your garbage, your plants. We're going to talk about safety now. Again, that number to call them, it's 520-705-6595. BowsersPetCare.com. You said that before you came on that you said that you actually will go through their home. You will turn on lights. You will also change that up in each room so that it does not the same light in every room and every time you do it.
I will rotate their blinds so it doesn't look like it's the same, especially if they're going to be out of town. Rotate their lights. Like I might like one night turn on the kitchen light, and then the next night turn off the kitchen light, turn on the bedroom light or a living room light. So in case there is somebody prowling around their neighborhood and they see different lights going on, they have an idea that that somebody's home. I also will make sure that I water their front yards, backyards, whatever they need.
So, and it makes sure that it looks like there's somebody there,
yes,
but also that everything is being taken care of from soup to nuts practically,
yes,
for you. And it's, again, what makes them different. They work in the East Valley, Maricopa area. Their phone number is 520-705-6595, BowsersPetCare.com. You got to give them at least a week, 3 days to a week, because they do want to know in advance. What does your meet and greet look like? I want to talk about that. Never mentioned that before.
Our meet and greets are pretty much there to meet the dog, meet the owners, find out where everything is. What's the dog's routine? We want to stay with your dog or cat's routine. We want to know where do we place the dog or cat bows? Where do we does your dog have a favorite spot that they lay down? Do they have favorite blankets? We want the dog or the cat to sniff us, to know our scent, and we talk to the owners. We collect a key, or if it's not a key, we collect a code for a garage door. We also find out about alarm systems, and so the meet and greet is just more than that. It's getting to know the homeowner and getting to know the pet.
Now we've got the 4th of July coming around the corner. So a lot of people are going to be going out of town. They're going to want to go to the friends' houses. They can do that now. Again, if they're going away, you want them to give you at least 3 to 5 days notice.
Yes.
So they'll call. You can call them and they'll do a meet and greet with you. Their number 520-705-6595. It's BowsersPetCare.com. And if it's not you, give this to somebody else. Tell them about it, because that's what networking is all about. What else you want to talk a little bit about with what makes you all different? Go ahead.
So I just wanted to add real quick, we don't just take care of cats and dogs.
I was going to ask you that, because I've seen birds on your Facebook page. Go ahead.
Yes, we have taken care of more than just that, and we can, as long as it's not obviously a really dangerous animal or anything like that, which is why it's important for our meet and greets like we were talking about, so we can know exactly what we're dealing with, what we have to give it, or whatever special care it needs or anything like that.
What happens if they have that more than one? A lot of people have a lot more than one dog.
That's okay too. We just like to meet them all. We like to meet all their pets, and we, like she said, we have taken care of anything from a goat to birds to rabbits to fish.
And you love what you do. You're passionate about it.
Yes.
Absolutely. And what makes them different too, certified dog walkers. They're more than walkers. They're going to take care of your pets. They're going to be taking care of your home, and it's a number that you should have in your phone. That phone number again, it's 520-705-6595. It's Bowser's petcare.com. Also, the CPR part of this. Have you ever had to give an animal CPR?
I haven't given an animal CPR, but I have checked an animal's temperature that I noticed that wasn't feeling well, and then I was able to text the owner to say about my, and
So important.
She felt totally relaxed at knowing that I was I knew the proper dog's temperature, I knew the proper ways to take the temperature, and I knew how to handle the situation.
And they also will teach you. They'll teach you CPR because they can do it. They know what to look for, and that's the kind of person that you want working for you. Again, we've been talking a little bit about safety. We also help with everybody with security as well. They do all sorts of things different than any other pet care company out there. Their phone number is 520-705-6595. It's Bowser'sPetCare.com.